I'm here at Books and Books in Coral Gables interviewing Laurie St. John, attorney at law and author of the forthcoming book, The Corruption of Innocence, A Journey for Justice. Let's start with you describing what your book is about.
The Corruption of Innocence, A Journey for Justice is a true, riveting story of an almost 4-year David and Goliath battle against the criminal justice system to save an innocent man from execution. Stymied by the government, I take my fight to a whole new level when I galvanize worldwide support, including the Pope, Mother Teresa, and the Italian and European parliaments, all in an effort to stop the clock from ticking. It's the untold Joseph O'Dell story, a death row inmate from Virginia.
What will the reader gain from your book?
The Corruption of Innocence, A Journey for Justice is an inside look from a insider's perspective, in a bird's eye view of the criminal justice system, what really happens behind closed doors in wrongful convictions. It will show you when we don't have integrity, accountability, and truth in the criminal justice system and in the media, how it affects the case and how it actually can go from the trial level all the way up to the United States Supreme Court in a manner that is not reflective of what we as Americans expect in our system: truth, accountability, and integrity. The reader will also learn from my personal journey as you join me in my day-by-day journey through this gross miscarriage of justice, how important it is to stay authentic and stay true to yourself, and not to allow criticism, opposition, or adversity stand in the way of your truth or your authenticity, and to stay challenged, to take those challenges and opportunities and mix them together so that challenges become opportunities and allow you to move forward in your quest for your mission in order to stand authentic to yourself.
What do you hope to gain by telling this story? Is it years after the fact, isn't it?
Yes. I'm hoping through my story that while the story happened in 1997, the legal landscape in our country has not changed significantly. We still have wrongful executions. We still have wrongful convictions, 302 wrongful convictions as of February 2013. So this story will allow you to see how, in fact, this happens and to demand more from our public officials than we otherwise would expect to see. It will also allow you to inspire yourself, allow you to step outside of your own boundaries and step into your own authenticity so that you can see how you too can achieve your dreams by overcoming adversity. It's hopeful that this will help educate both the lawyers and the press, journalism, students, the press in general, the court system, investigators, the police department, whoever can read my book, to expect more from our criminal justice system and not just wither away and say it doesn't matter because it doesn't affect me. If it affects one person, it does affect you. And I want you to take that to heart and to expect more from people around you in the criminal justice system and from yourself. So join me on my journey in the corruption of innocence and let it inspire you.
What drove you so much to do this work? How long did you work this case? And what did you do?
Oh, boy. When I started studying this case, I had no idea, no reason to believe that the criminal justice system didn't work. I believed in a fair and just system. When I started investigating this 15,000-page transcript and all the evidence that I saw that didn't get to trial, when I saw lies in the media, when I saw the courtroom record being manipulated in order to achieve an outcome that I believe is an unjust, gross miscarriage of justice, I couldn't stop. I had to keep going until I investigated all aspects of this case, both from the record and into the streets, where I investigated the jailhouse snitches, where I looked at the police officers, jurors, the crime scene. I left no stone unturned because I had to know, was this man guilty of killing and raping an individual, or was he innocent and facing death for a crime that he knew nothing about? That tugs at you. And if it didn't tug at my heart, then I would not be the person that I am today. And I would hope that through my journey and my explanation of the record and through my personal journey in a narrative first-person true account of this story, that it will inspire you to do the same thing and expect more from the public officials and the court system.
When is your book coming out, and how can one order it?
The book is expected to be out in late spring, early summer. And you can order it on lauriestjohn.com, my website, where you'll be able to have a preview. If you download on the site right there, you'll be able to get the first chapter for free and start with me, my journey, to reveal what happens when the wrong people get behind a conviction and lack integrity and accountability and truth. So you'll be able to follow my journey, and I hope you will. Keep in touch with me on Facebook, give me your comments, and follow me on this journey that will inspire you, I hope, and start a new movement for accountability, truth, and integrity in our system.
So Laurie, about your book, what inside scoop can you give to me today?
Well, I will say that I will take you on a journey that you've never been on before. I will actually bring you into the death house and experience the emotional feelings, the inner workings of the criminal justice system and what happens behind closed doors, both through the political system and through the court system. You'll be able to see for the very, very first time from both people's perspective, the perspective of a death row inmate and the perspective of an individual that's trying with everything in her power to save a man from being wrongly executed. You'll experience feelings and emotions that I think you'll never experience before, and you'll actually be there with me as a reader. You'll share this personal journey with me. That's my inside scoop.